The topic name is industrial policy. In this topic, we have discussed about the what kind of policy framed by the authority relating to the numerous industries. First, industry policy is a set of standards and measures set by the government to evaluate the progress of the manufacturing sector that ultimately enhance economic growth and development of the country. Means basically, the government they have to maintain maybe frame some policies for the industrial sectors, and they want this sector will be growing, and in this way if the industry sector will be growing, then automatic the development of the country our country will be developed. The government take measures to encourage and improve the competitiveness and capabilities of various firms. Means there are so many organizations, industrial organizations, which government may motivate the industrial or the businessman, because basically the businessman develop a build an industry and start a work on it. So maybe the government provides numerous benefits to the industry, and they also give numerous facilities which may be beneficial for the industrial persons. So if the industry will be growing side by side, our country will be automatic developing, and our economic value of the nation will also improve a lot. There are some objectives of industrial policy. First, to maintain a steady growth in productivity. They want the industry will be growing day by day. The industry sector will not be in there. The government don't want this sector will be decline. If this sector will be growing, then automatic our country will be growing. To create more employment opportunities, because if there are more industry in the country, definitely there are numerous candidates can apply for a job, they get a job, and they fulfill the basic requirements. Utilize the available human resource better. So in the industries, we have to utilize a human, utilize a man in a systematic way. Because if we take extra work from a particular person, then we need to pay the salary of the extra time. To accelerate the progress of the country through different means. Means the main motive of the government is they want to our country progress will be improving day by day. Our progress will be increasing through the numerous concept, through the numerous tasks. Because if the government do something for the country, the main motive is the country will be developing a lot. They want infrastructure will be improved. People live a good lifestyle. So that's why they want our country growth is really important for the nation leaders to match the level of international standards and competitiveness. They try to work like an international standards, and they want like for example, as we know that India, USA, Canada countries were already developing. There were so many industries, and they almost all population of these countries are working. Even if there are four members of if there are four members in a family, four members are working in the different work groups in which they have industry. But now India is the opposite. It is one family is running, three people depend on that person. So why? Because there's less industries in the nation. If there's more industry, then each and every people get a work, and they also compete the level of they're working like the international center. So in this way, they try to match the level with the another countries. There are various industrial policy introduced by the Indian government as well as policy. There are some policies basically which are government framed for the industrial sector. First one is Industrial Policy Resolution 1948. In the 1948, this government declared that Indian economy as mixed economy. Means they have contact with as well a private and public sector. That's why we are given a mixed economy. Small scale and cottage industries were given the importance. And on that time period, they will give more importance to the small scale industries as well as cottage industries. The government on that time, the government restriction of the foreign investment. They do not they do invest money in the another countries. Industry was divided into four categories. Basically, there are industries. They are divided four categories. The first is exclusive monopoly of central government. arms and ammunition, production of atomic energy, and management of clean energy. These are the sectors which they have the monopoly power or the proper control of the central government. No other organization or another sector interfere in these industries. New undertaken only by the coal, iron and steel, aircraft, shipbuilding, telegraph, and telephone. On that time period, government regarding to work on the sector on these sectors. They may maintain frame new policies for these sectors by the state level. Industries to be regulated by the government. Industries are basic importance, and industries are running with the help of the government bodies. Means they may they may make the policies and rule regulations for the industry, which may be benefit for the workforce, those people who are working in the organization. Open to private enterprise, individuals, and cooperative meeting. Means on that time they also open a private company. Or they motivate their individuals. They can start their own business. Enterprise means they just start a private company. An individual person can also become a big businessman. They also take the help of the government. So in this way, these kind of policies, these kind of work, which the government done in the time period of 1948. Next is Indian Industrial Policy Resolution 1956. The policy laid down the basic framework of industry policies. Means basically each and every policy made by the government regarding the industrial sector. This policy is known as Economic Constitution of India. They give the name of the policies known as Economic Constitution of India. Basically, it is classified into three sectors. First, Schedule A, which covers public sector. In the public sector, there are 7 industries. Schedule B, covering the mixed sectors, public and private, and 12 industries. Schedule C, only private industries. So, in this way, they have classified in 3 sectors, which I discussed. This has provision for public sector, small scale industry, foreign investment, to meet new challenges from time to time. It was modified through statements in 1970, 1977, 1980. Means they do numerous changes in these years regarding these industries. Next, industrial policy statement in 1977. The policy was an extension of 1956 policy. Means which policy they have framed in 1956. They will extend that policy in the same policy will be extended in the 1977. The main was employment to the poor and reduction in the consideration of wealth. Means the main motive of the government they have to give the job to the people to the needy people, and they can reduce the concentration of wealth. Means they have to give the equal money to each and every equal wages to each and every people. This policy majorly focused on decentralization. It gave priority to small and graduate. Means they have to give more importance to the small scale industries. And it created a new unit called, they give the they innovate a new unit which give the name tiny unit. This policy imposed restrictions on multinational companies, corporations. Basically, this policy may be imposed on the. They have some restrictions with this policy may be not implement on the MNC companies. Industrial Policy Statement 1980. The Industrial Policy Statement of 1980 addressed the need for promoting competition in the industrial market, modernization, selective liberalization, and technological upgradation. In the year 1980, this basically the main motive of government they have to promote the industrial market. Maybe they want to change the technology and new invention coming in the India country. So in this way, they they want to do this to improve the infrastructure of the country, as people also aware regarding the new technology which are coming, which are already in the another countries. They want to adapt this technology and people will get the benefit from the technology, because with the help of the technology our work will be easy. So it liberalized licensing and provide for the automatic extension of capacity. If we do this kind of things automatic, our individuals' ability will be expand a lot, and they will get opportunity to learn more. Due to this policy, MRTP Act and FAIR Act were introduced. With the help of this policy, the two acts were introduced. First, Monopolies, Restrictive Trade Practices, and Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. As we know that now this act will be converted to Foreign Exchange Management Act. Because in the second semester we discussed the difference between FERA and FEMA. You know very well about this concept. The objective was to liberalize the industrial sector to increase industrial productivity and competitiveness of the industrial sector. The main objective of the liberalized, they want our industrial sector to be productive more, and they cross they complete the level, and they want to move forward, and in this way they provide a great benefit to the nation. The policy laid the foundation for increasingly competitive export based for encouraging foreign investment in high technology areas. Means basically after this technology in this way, this is totally export based. Means they encourage the foreign country. They foreign investment is more in the technological areas. The main reason that they want to adapt the new technologies in the nation, and people will get knowledge, and they can complete the task in a short time period. New Industry Policy 1991. The New Industry Policy 1991 had the main objective providing facility to market forces to increase efficiency. Means they want to provide the numerous services to the market forces. Means those people are who are working in the market, because industries are in the marketplace. So in this way, if the government provides numerous policies to the industrial sector, and in the employers will get huge benefit, and they perform very efficiently in the organization. Larger roles were provided by the liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Liberalization, reduction of control, government control. If there is liberalization, means the government control will be reduced. In the case of in terms of industry sectors, the industry sectors can work accordingly. Privatization, increasing the role and scope of the private sector. Means government does not play any role in the private sector. The private sector work accordingly. Globalization means integration of Indian economy with the world economy. Means we have the connection with the entire world. We can expand the business in the entire world. Now you know that there are some industries which are already in the another state, and with a single brand, they have so many stores in the different regions. Means they want to expand the business in the world. Again, discuss in because of LPG, the old domestic farms have to compete with new domestic farms. Means they try there are old industries which need to compete with the new firms, and with the MNC multinational corporations and imported items. So the government allowed domestic firms to import better technology, improve efficiency, and to have access to better technology. Means they provide a new technology to the domestic firm, as they can easily complete the work, and they can easily avail the new technology in the industry. The foreign direct investment ceiling was increased from 40% to 51% in the selected sectors. Means if the industry is selected sector, they have directly they do investment in other firms. In this way, the business will be growing from the 40% to 51% due to direct investment due to FDI. Industrial licensing was abolished except for 18 industries because those industries who are already running in the country, the license will be maybe expired after maybe abolished in the 1991 time period. Means, for example, there are so many industries in the nation, but on that time period, the government was cancelled the license of the 18 industries which are running in the nation due to some due to some issues, or maybe the industry will be not more developing, and maybe they were used old methods of techniques, so that's why they will cancel the license of the 18 industries in the 1991 year. Monopolies and restrictive trade practices act. Under this, MRTP commission was established, and MRTP act was introduced to check the monopolies, and this was relaxed in 1991. When this act was passed in the India country, then means the people do not. There are so many industries who do not charge do not do monopolies. Monopolies means they do not set the price of the particular product accordingly. So in this way, they can the MRTP Act was relaxed in the 1999. These people do not need to buy the product with a high price, which price is set by the main owner. That price will be, for example, if you buy a soap of any company, if you buy from the one that the price will be same of all shops. Nobody can charge high price of the particular product. With the help of this act, there is no variation in the prices of the product. On the recommendation of the SBS Raghavan Committee, Competition Act 2000 was passed, and the objective was to promote reform by creating an enabling environment. Means this committee was passed in the 2000. Means that this basically this is the one committee, and that committee will pass the Act Competition 2000. But the main objective of this committee is they want to promote our candidates or industries. They have to create a good environment in which they can learn the numerous things, and they move in a positive direction. They're ready to compete with the environment. As we know, when we start a business, we also do environment scanning, like internal. There are some internal, external components. They are the environment components. Then first we do proper scanning, and we accept the challenges. Then we move forward. So in this way, they want to create a good environment, and everybody, what things we have to changing in the, because maybe as we now if we compare the past time, now the industry sector will be more developed as compared to the previous time. In the present scenario, this sector will be more grow, and people will get a new. There are so many people will avail numerous facilities in this sector, and those people who are working in the industry, they will earn a good salary. They will get a good wages and live a good lifestyle, because government provided numerous facilities due to liberalization, due to MRTP Act, and people also buy a product in a general price, and which may be beneficial for the humans. Review of public sector under this new industry policy. Public sector investment. These are industries reserved exclusively for the public sector were reduced, and professionalism of management of public sector undertakings. Six public sector undertakings to be directed to the Board of Industrial and Financial Restructuring. The scope of MOU was strengthened. It is an agreement between PSU and concerned organization. This is just a brief about the public sector. Now, in the next slide, we will discuss this topic in detail. Thank you.